Power scaling in One Piece has changed numerous times before, whether it's after the introduction of Admiral Kuzan or after the Summit War saga. From what I have seen, I feel like Egghead is going to be one of those arcs which will either really give an upscale to the admirals, or it will straight up put them in the mud. There's no in between. Hey guys, it's me Ryuma, and today I will be discussing a few things about Kizaru and power scaling in general, so let's get straight into the video. First, let's discuss power cliffs, a major part of powers scaling about which I discussed in the start. Now, the quote-unquote definition for power cliff is when a series has a massive power spike or drop for more or less everyone who remains relevant that changes the entire setting's power level overnight, resulting in a power growth chart for the series that has a vertical cliff wall in it. The perfect example of this example is Kaido, or even Katakuri for the matter of fact. Taking Katakuri, for instance, in his own arc, he was considered a character comparable to people like Marco. But after Wano, the power cliff made him so weak that Jinbei can probably beat him at this moment. The other characters rose so much in power that Katakuri couldn't keep up with them anymore, resulting in him becoming a Jinbei victim. Now, from what has been going on, if the person whom Luffy is so scared for is Kizaru, then Kaido for sure is going to get power cliffed again. Because this is the same Luffy who could walk past Kaido and Big Mom without giving a shit about them. Guess the Admiral agenda is rising. Now, before actually scaling Kizaru, let's talk about whether the person Luffy is scared of is actually Kizaru or not. So there are three possibilities. Either he's scared of Kizaru or Saturn or someone unknown who's heading towards Egghead. The most probable answer is Kizaru. Many people argue that Luffy just has PTSD from Sabaody, but it's borderline stupid to think so, since he had already met Kizaru at Marineford, but didn't give such a reaction. Now, talking about Saturn, I think it's a very stupid assumption for one he has already talked him, and isn't this the same guy whose order was refused by Kizaru, and he didn't do shit? Now let's scale Kizaru. The scary thing with Kizaru is that he has never gone full power, whether it's in Marineford or Sabaody, so it's hard to say where he stands compared to other characters. In Sabaody, he was able to stalemate with Rayleigh without using his awakening, which he probably has, since it's highly implied that even Akainu and Aokiji have it. Now, many people will say, what gives you the confirmation that he surely has his awakening? And I mean, yes, you are correct, but that doesn't reject my argument of Kizaru holding back, since we know that Logias specialize in long and wide-ranged attacks, and when Kizaru fought Rayleigh, all he used was his sword attack, nothing else. He has advanced armament haki and basic observation haki. He's also a pretty skilled swordsman. In terms of speed, he's the fastest among all pre-time skip and post-time skip admirals. Now let's debunk some anti-feats of Kizaru. Kizaru is a Marco-level bum, as said by many scalers and debaters, but these same scalers have crazy ignorance of the particular circumstances. For example, when Marco overpowers Kizaru with his kick, they take it out of context and completely ignore the fact that Kizaru didn't take a single bit of damage. So full power Kizaru will absolutely hoe Marco, and it won't be close. The second anti-feat is that Kizaru's attack was blocked by Sentomaru, but at the same time Lucci was able to blitz him. Now, I shouldn't even need to address this, but since I have seen people use this, I will tell you guys the truth. If you just read the panel above this one, Kizaru blatantly says to Sentomaru to brace himself for the kick, and why will he go out against his friend? In conclusion, this argument is borderline stupid and only used by retards. In conclusion, Kizaru is easily one of the strongest characters currently, and if I would be making a prediction, I think this will rather be a brief skirmish rather than an actual fight. And if they do fight, then I have my bets on Kizaru. Anyways, I hope Kizaru doesn't die, or else who will give me my daily supply of weed? Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, consider subscribing to my channel. I will see you guys in my next video.
Mihawk, are you painting your sword again? No, it's not what it looks like. I'm going to tell the Gorosei. You fraud! That's why they call you Fraud Hawk. Go ahead then, you red-eyed rat. Go snitch on me. I told you not to call me that.